Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Drattler44 here and bringing you a Rocket League video. Now, it isn't the one intended, to be fair, but I'll get into that. So, just to remind you guys that at 250 subscribers, going to give away this Sky Blue Striker Interstellar to one of you lucky winners. So all you need to do is just be subscribed, leave a comment below and leave a like on the video. And if you haven't already, then leave your ID so that I know who you are. And of course, then that way can kind of do other things. Now, I will say that with this, you can obviously recolor it, you can do lots of things. Actually, I'm doing some other giveaways. So there's a tournament video that will be linked in the description where you can win yourself up to 5,000 credits. Doesn't matter what platform you're on. And also, I'm giving away a Hellfire, which is mentioned at the end of the video. I will say that if you are watching this and you want to skip just straight to the Cert scam that's coming up, go to 4.5 minutes and you will see that Cert scam exactly. What I'm going to do is that there is some footage played which is actually beforehand, and then I'm going to talk about it a little bit as well. There's little things that are worth doing, and yeah, if you can leave likes on the video, the more people who see it, the more people who notice, then it helps them make sure that they avoid it. And this is something's happened to me before, so again, I'll go into that. Right, let's get into it. So basically, this guy here is a scammer. He's doing the old Cert swap scam. Now, in the background, this is the first time I talked to him. We'd agreed 1350 credits for titanium white Scorer vampire bats. Don't worry, I knew straight away that that was an exceptionally good price and very, very likely to be a scam. But you got to try it because sometimes they're not. They're genuine, but you got to be aware. Now, he was asking for limited items and the credits, the 1350. I said, yeah. I literally had to sort of like the wheels. I had the credits, truthfully, but I was kind of testing out because, again, I always am suspicious when something is too good when you're trading. Sometimes it genuinely is, and you've got to be a little bit aware. Now, as I say, this isn't the scam. I leave and I say, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go and get the rest of the credits, which is basically just me killing some time. I go back and then the scam happens. But what they're doing is that, of course, the idea is that it's asserted titanium white because obviously that's the most desired color. And guess what? What they're going to do for you is at a certain point, they're going to distract you, be it with chat, ask you to add another item in, ask you a question, whatever it is, and they're going to swap out the titanium white because you've seen it there. They leave it there for you to see. You can, of course, have the chat box. You can move it, so you can use one of the analog sticks. I believe it's the left analog stick to move the chat box away if they're talking to you, so you can make sure that it doesn't come up and it isn't distracting, because that, again, is a really good thing. But also, as well, you can click on the description of the item by pressing, I believe it's the right analog stick. It might be a little different. It will show it up in the corner just there. It might be a little bit different on PC, but you can see exactly what the item is, the cert, and of course the sort of like series that it's from, which of course is mainly going to be select favorite series at the price is going at the moment because you wouldn't expect any less. Now, with this particular one, as I say, he's not the best scammer out there, but this has happened to me before. So I actually did get scammed with exactly the same scam back in January this year. Unfortunately, I was much newer to the trading system. I wasn't aware, like I am now, of all the things. And this is why I do these videos, because I want to warn you guys and say, look, be aware. There are scammers always going to be out there, and they're going to try and take advantage. And if you're too trusting, sad to say, they will take advantage, and they will scam you out of items. There are many, many different scams. I've done some videos in the past about other scams that I've come across and things where I sort of try and help, because I felt absolutely gutted. When I was scammed, it was the worst feeling ever, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, because it's a horrible, horrible feeling. I felt so stupid, but I just didn't know. And this is the thing, with a lot of new players coming into the game, with a lot of things going on, not everyone is going to know exactly what is happening. Now, you notice in here he's putting some extra items. He said, oh, I've got some other stuff. Can you add some other things? The idea is that I then, meanwhile, click onto some different stuff. Meanwhile, he swaps out the vampire bats and, of course, puts it as a normal plain vampire bats with Scorer, which, of course, because you've seen the white, your mind does play tricks on you. You can't always notice if you don't check the right things. I cancelled and said, right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to just quickly do something. He was like, okay. And I left. And this is when I go back in. Now, hence is where the actual scam happens. So I now go back in. I've waited a few minutes. I say, right, okay, I've got just the credits. That's absolutely fine. And, of course, this is where it's interesting because, again, you've got to be aware. You've so got to be wary of this stuff because if you don't check the right things, someone is going to get you. Check the details. If you tick the box and then they bring up the chat, you've already got the thing. If they change anything, that tick will be removed. That was something I found out as well when I was scammed. Someone told me, I didn't know that. Make sure that you take your time. Don't rush into the trade. Do not, like, if you're distracted, if you've got kids and they're running around, or you got friends around, or anything like that, or you're tired, or you're drunk, or I don't know, any of those things, do not trade unless your focus and your concentration is 100%. And I'm only sort of saying this because, again, when I did the first time, I was tired. I was like half asleep. I'd only just woken up. I jumped onto the trade. I thought, well, it's only one item. And of course, yeah, needless to say, it didn't go well. And that was my fireworks titanium white. It hurt very much. I lost 4,350 credits odd, or 4,250. It wasn't a very good feeling. So this is why I want to warn you guys. So as you can sort of see there, I've put the 1,400 in. I can see the vampire back to the normals. That's absolutely fine. He says, can you add some more limiteds on? Well, of course, I'm on all items, and I can see some limited 3-lobe wheels. So straight away, I know full well that I can just click on a few of them. Yeah, sure, no problem, of course. Have some wheels. I haven't got much. This is just something that I do because, again, I don't trust everyone. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let's add some wheels in, add a couple of 3-lobe infinites. They're not worth much anyway. So let's see what happens. Now, of course, bear in mind that at the moment, while I'm looking, I can still see it. And then I notice the bat's going because I'm looking. And, of course, it's a scorer. Now, the thing is that I do not get a chance to actually, say to him, oh, that you're scamming, because he then blocks and leaves and exits. But the idea is I'm uploading this to get him banned from the Rocket League Garage app, and of course to make sure that you are all aware of that sort of stuff as well. So lastly for the video, just to say that I am giving away a Hellfire. Once actually we have 10 people that put Hellfire in a comment on an old video, basically we'll do a blind trading idea, so one of you will win. There might be some other prizes as well eventually, and there's 5k credits as well. This was donated by Dinero. Very much thank you for that, very kind. If you do want to get involved, just leave your name and a comment, be subscribed, and all that good stuff. Hope you found the video useful. I'll be doing more in the week, talking about trading and things, but otherwise that is it for me for today's video. So you take care and have a good weekend. All the best. Cheers now. Bye.